If you're going to accomplish anything, you have to think big. You have to keep the trust. So it's very I just want to be the best. So never think small. If you're going to accomplish anything, you have to think big. You have to go and shoot for the stars. I didn't just want to be a bodybuilding champion. I wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder of all times. I wanted to lift the most muscle, the most world championship titles. I just wanted to be the best. Never think small. Think big. Always discover your vision. A vision. If you don't have a goal, if you don't see a future laid out in front of you, you're just floating around without a purpose. Find your vision and follow it. I came over here with empty pockets, but full of dreams, full of desire. I knew that this was where I could continue my bodybuilding career and start acting also. If you're going to accomplish anything, you have to think big. You have to go and shoot for the stars. I didn't just want to be a bodybuilding champion. I wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder of all times. I wanted to have the most muscle, the most world championship titles. I just wanted to be the best. So remember, never think small. Think big. Always discover your vision. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have a goal, if you don't see a future laid out in front of you, you're just floating around without a purpose. Find your vision and follow it. I came over here with empty pockets, but full of dreams, full of desire. I knew that this was where I could continue my bodybuilding career and start acting also. You want to be what? A leading man? Oh, Arnold, that is so funny. Look at your body. I mean, you're overdeveloped. You're gigantic. You're like a monster. Have you ever seen an international movie star with a German accent? It doesn't happen. Everywhere I turn, they said, no, it won't happen, it's not going to happen, and forget about it. You're going to find the naysayers in every turn that you make. Don't listen. Trust yourself. At the end of the day, say if we would have Schwarzenegger, we would have to build one. I couldn't imagine to have anyone play Terminator that wouldn't have an accent, that wouldn't have your body. I've made a fortune in several careers by ignoring the naysayers and believing in myself. Don't ever let them stop you from dreaming and from shooting for the big goal. Don't be afraid to fail. Anything I've ever attempted, I was always willing to fail. You can't be paralyzed by fear of failure, or you would never push yourself. You keep pushing because you believe in yourself and in your vision. So never give up and never be afraid of failure, because otherwise you box yourself in and you limit yourself. I would have listened to the naysayers, I would still be lost in house yodeling. This is why I try to tell you, anything and everything can be done if you can visualize it, if you can believe in yourself. I'm Schwarzenegger. No matter how old you get, you always have to be hungry for more. Get out there and work like hell. No pain, no gain. Partying, horsing around. Someone out there at the same time is working hard. Someone is getting smarter and someone is winning. Just remember that. You can't climb that ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. To lead a truly full life, you must leave the world a better place than you found it. We must serve a cause that is greater than ourselves. Tear down that mirror that makes you always look at yourself. And you will see the millions and millions of people that need your help. Don't just take. Give something back.
It didn't feel like a mistake when Brian signed it. It felt responsible. Coffee on the table, 2 open laptops, a printer humming softly in the background. 2 friends, 1 startup. A simple contract to keep things clean. They'd built something real, together. What Brian didn't realize was that he had just signed away the right to own his future. Brian Lamont was 29 years old, living in Fremont, California. A back-end engineer, quiet, precise, the kind of person who solved problems by shrinking them. He wrote code the way other people wrote outlines, methodical, structured, invisible. He could spend 6 hours debugging latency issues without saying a word, but he hesitated.
When everything goes dark in your life, when those people who you thought would be there for you forever suddenly leave you, when your dreams fall apart in front of your face, and anyone you come across tells you you're not going to make it, when it seems like things couldn't get any worse, I need you to dig deep. I need you to find that power deep within you that won't be denied.
When all hell is breaking loose in your life, you got to take a stand. You got to stand up against all the negativity that's consuming you and surrounding you. And you got to create a new reality for yourself. You've got to fight for a different outcome for you and your dreams.
This is not the end. This is your new beginning. You have the power to change your story. No one and no obstacle can take that away from you. A champion isn't made when things are easy. Champions are forged through fire, through defeat, through the struggle of having to deal with the worst imaginable and not running away from it, standing up and taking it on. You don't have to always be jacked up and excited about it. Sometimes all you gotta do is outlast it. You just gotta keep moving forward. If you're feeling hurt, keep moving. If you're crying, keep moving. If you don't know what's gonna happen, keep moving. I just need you to keep the momentum going and not sit down and feel sorry for yourself. You might not see it right now, but all this crap you're dealing with now, you're going to be glad it happened. You'll feel fortunate that it all went bad, because what you're going to learn in this process is that these situations are going to make you into an unstoppable beast. You don't become a beast when all is going well. There has to be pressure. There has to be pain. There has to be darkness.
No matter how bad things get, you gotta keep fighting. It's about taking a stand, standing courageously, daringly, and boldly against the odds.
No matter how dire the situation, no matter how insurmountable the obstacles, you keep moving forward. You keep walking toward your dreams, no matter what. This relentless pursuit, this unyielding drive is what separates the victors from the vanquished.
When the world tells you it's over, when it seems like there's no way out, that's when you fight the hardest. That's when you prove to yourself and everyone else that you have what it takes. You show that no matter how dark it gets, you will find a way to shine.
It's not about the intensity of your battles, but the strength of your response. It doesn't matter how cautious or careful you are. Life will always hit you in the face. It's going to hurt like hell. But the question is, how hard can you hit back? How hard can you fight back? How much of a fight are you willing to put up for your dreams?
Because if you really care about it like you say you do, you don't fold at the first, second, third, or even the 22nd time something or someone tries to knock you down and stop you on your path to greatness. No, you keep destroying everything in your path until you get exactly what it is you want. And you stop at nothing to reach it. Whenever you feel negative, whenever you feel your life is getting tough, I want you to say, I'm responsible. I'm responsible for my life. I'm responsible for what happens. I can't change the past, so I'm not going to spend a single second worrying about what has happened. I'm going to become so busy working on my future and my goals that I don't have time to think about the past. You don't. You don't know who you really are until everything goes wrong. You don't know what you can take until the pressure is applied to your life. You don't know how much courage you have until you've been under fire and under struggle and under tribulation.
These are the ups, the downs, successes, failures. This is the totality and the process of life, and you can't escape it. Sometimes we don't understand, like, what's my purpose? Why am I here? Why do I have to go through this pain? Why can't it just be peaceful all the time? Then it wouldn't be life.
Success is not measured on the days when the sun shines. Success is measured on the dark, stormy, cloudy days. And if you can't absorb failure, you're never going to meet success. There's going to be bad days, there's going to be dark days, but you got to embrace it, because that pain is what makes you stronger.
You live life long enough, you're going to have some extreme stress. But what you do with that stress is what your life is about. Anybody can do well when things are going their way. What do you do when everything is unjust? What do you do when your own control of things is taken from you? You have to get to that place where you let go of what is, and you got to create anew.
When you're going through hell, what do? You keep going. You put one foot in front of the other.
Don't allow your mistakes to bury you. I want you to expect good things to happen, even when something bad happens. You have to live your life with the expectation that great things are coming your way. There ain't nothing you can do about what's going to happen to you. You can't stop life from happening. You can do something about it.
I'm the creator of my life. I'm not the manager of my circumstances anymore. There is something I can still do. When I think there's nothing can be done, that's when I know something can be done.
Life is 10% of what happened to you. It's 90% of what you do about it. You got to stop tripping every time something happened to you like it's the end of the world. It ain't. Your track record for surviving bad days
is 100%. You survived all the trouble you ever been in. I don't care what's going on around you, because it's not what happens around you that determines your success. It's what happens inside you. Your belief, your faith, your drive, your determination, your persistence, your perseverance, your spirit. Greater is He that is in you than what's out here in this world. This is not the time to worry. This is the time to be a warrior. This might be your current circumstances, but this will not be how the story ends. All you have to do is to survive today. Give it one more day. Give it one more chance. Give it one more opportunity. Today might not be the day, but soon it will be my day. And I will recycle my day. But that day can't come if I give up today.
You will fail if you give up. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you will be a failure if you quit. But I don't know what's going to happen if you keep going, but just keep going just to see what's on the other side.
And when something happens to you, don't experience it as a defeat. From this experience, so I can come back again.
Persistence, patience, perseverance. When something doesn't work, there's always another solution.
There's a way that you can begin to handle this. There's a way out here somewhere. There's a solution. Where there's a way, there's a way for me to begin to clear the way out of no way.
If you're creative enough, can you find the answer, yes or no? If you're determined enough, can you find the breakthrough, yes or no? If there's no way that you're committed, can you find the money, even if you don't have it, yes or no? Creativity, decisiveness, passion, these are the ultimate human resources. And when you engage these resources, you can get any of the resources on earth.
What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back on? Find that reason. I can make it. Yes, I can. Doesn't matter how many failures I've made. Doesn't matter how many mistakes I've endured. Doesn't matter about my defeats. Doesn't matter about what I've done. I've got to do this. I'm the one that's going to turn this around. These roadblocks, these obstacles, this opposition won't stop me from doing what I want to do. It can temporarily cripple me, but it won't stop me. It will not determine my reality. Oh, you're being unrealistic. You're dreaming. Yes, I am dreaming. So a lot of people stop dreaming. Don't you stop dreaming. You've got greatness in you. Don't you underestimate yourself. Don't you give more power to what you've gone through and let it define you. It really doesn't matter what has happened to us in the past. No. Be your reality. You want things to go good for you from now on, you can make that happen. You got the power to do that. You can change things for you. The power to succeed or fail is yours, and no one can take that away from you. And you are the determining factor. You are getting eating bricks in life. You make it for yourself. We are all being tested in life. And how you face that test determines the rest of your life. And there's a lot of times where I don't know how I'm going to move forward, but I ask myself one question: can you take another step? And that answer is always yes. Those circumstances will make us fucking strong. And those fucking demons are coming at you and they're attacking you. If you feel you can't handle them, you have to invent someone that can. We all have the ability to transform ourselves to bring more out. Regardless of what's in front of you, you still must draw. I feel that most things I do, but still I draw. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I draw. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, running at 1 o'clock in the morning, no more thing. I was blinded.
It happens in solitude, where I try, and I try, and I try again. With everything I have to be the best that I can possibly be. Better than I was yesterday. Better than people thought I could be. Better than I thought I could be. Because I will not stop.
I want what all other men want. But when the pressure hits, when the opposition hits, when the challenge hits, when the pain creeps in, when the uncertainty creeps in, when the cuts, when the scars, when the bruises come, I just want it a little bit more than they want it. If you ain't got a heart than me, if you ain't been working harder than me, if you ain't sacrificed more than me, I'm for you. I'm not intrigued. I'm not I don't care what
They say on paper. I don't care if you say we outnumbered. We live by this and we die by this. We don't run, we don't retreat. You know I'm ready to get here. You think I'm about to get us up? Have you lost your mind? I put in too many hours. I sweat too much blood, too much tears. I worked hard to get here. Didn't nobody give me this. I didn't grow up without. Didn't nobody give me. I worked for this. Sweat, blood, tears. I earned every dollar I get. I worked for this. I put in time. You gotta learn how not to give up, or how not to give in. You gotta try. You gotta keep whatever you do. You cannot give up. You cannot give in. You're the only person that can stop you. So stop feeling like a victim. Stop thinking like a victim. Stop feeling like a victim. And walk into your destiny. Walk into it. Once you start questioning yourself, you can believe in me. You can believe in me. If you believe
It was recommended by a semi-truck that was following too quickly. After the accident, many of our planes several days later. Neck and lower back, as well as seatbelt and airbag. Needed other conversation and potential lifelong brain injuries. It wasn't thinking insurance would have been to accept a $10,000 offer, and that was a failure. They made injuries before their pain and suffering was serious. Settlement at $80,000 Wow.
You do too much. College, a job, all this time. Peter, tell us about yourself. Do you have a girlfriend?
She's making love. What do you mean? The way she looks at you, or doesn't look at you, however you want to look at it.
Tell me, would it be so dangerous to let Mary Jane know how much you care?
She doesn't really know why.
Because you won't let her. You're so mysterious all the time.
Please, I need this job. I'm fired. Give me another chance. These creatures that ride a path. I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while. The people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will.
He's laughing at me, but I know what to say.
Hi, isn't that right? Oh, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you all to know that the beautiful Miss Mary Jane Watson has just agreed to marry me. Why does he climb these walls? What does he think of himself?
That's the problem. He doesn't know what to think.
Gonna make him mad not to know who you are. Your soul disappears. Nothing as bad as uncertainty. Maybe you're not supposed to be Spider-Man climbing those walls. That's why you keep falling. You always have a choice, Peter.
Peter, all the times we've talked of honesty, fairness, justice. All those times I counted on you to have the courage to take those dreams out of. I can't live your dreams, hero. I want a life of my own. You've been given a gift, Peter. With great power comes great responsibility. Misery, 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 that's what you chose. Innocent, wild, some heroes. Spun your last corpse, man.
On base 44, describe it. And it's revealed. One thought leads to more thoughts. Later by later, taking shape. You need your tools, bring them in. They just click. Okay, take it up a notch. Create something smarter, something powerful. Style counts, so give it your touch. Big, small. Next idea hits at 2 a.m. Of course it does. Keep building. Ask yourself, wait, I built this? Damn right. Base 44, build it your way.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do It Yourself by February 28th. No matter your tax situation, make the switch to TurboTax Do It Yourself and file free by February 28th.
Ernie, I'm gonna take a shower.
It's all right. Never guess who he loves the people. Spider-Man. Why? He knows a hero when he sees one. Too few characters out there flying around like that, saving little girls like me. Lord knows, people like Henry need a hero. Courageous, self-sacrificing people, setting examples for others. Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names. Years later, they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who took the whole second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us finally allows us to die and cry. Even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want to hold.
If you know how to keep it together, Spider-Man will always have enemies. I can't let you take that risk.
I know about the risks. I was faced with you.
I believe you're a good person. And I know we will find a way.
It's okay. It's okay. Bring your child. Get you ready. Come on.
Mike, why not? Side to it?
Yeah, this guy wanted. Oh, look, why we got him there. Wow, too. Boys over there. I'm helping you. Wow. The crowd go. Real.